Can you guys? Yeah, there we go. What's going on, everybody? We're here. We're doing things. I don't know who's watching, but welcome to the party today. We have a dojo, and we're talking about 80s horror because I decided that's what we're freaking doing. We got a whole panel of people here, and I got one more guy coming later. Shoot! Oh, hi, Metal. Hi, and there's Llama Face. I don't know who that is, but hi.
I like it, Llama Face.
Yeah,
I like the name.
that's a great name. What's going on, guys?
Welcome.
I think I'm double checking the sound because I haven't done this in forever and I'm old and forget things. All right, I think we're good. So, yeah, 80s horror, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to our guests. We'll start with Leatherface. You want to say hey, buddy?
Folks,
Leatherface plays. He's a streamer. Check the links under the description for, a little whatever for everybody. And we have Plus Ultra. How you doing?
Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm Plus Ultra. I like to play video games and watch horror movies. So I'm super excited to be here, and let's have some fun.
Oh, yeah. Right on. And, of course, we have Mr. Snake back in the dojo. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. I'm Snake, kids. There's 3 things I love in this horror movies: small dimples above a woman's buttocks, and the fear in a man's eye who knows I'm about to hurt.
Sounds like my kind of homie.
That's from the other guys.
I was gonna say that's a pretty solid intro, man.
Great. How am I supposed to follow that?
And
Good luck.
yeah, good luck. And we have the Pepper Flake back again. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. I'm Pepper. You can catch me at Overdue Video Review and listening to my friend Shannon's podcast, Terror Talk, which is a last-minute plug that I did not give Pam.
Yay for last minute things. I love it. So, yeah, we're just horror fans here to talk about stuff in that area, I guess. I don't think I should have had a beer before this.
It's not too late.
Yeah, maybe. So,
open,
what's that?
Good stuff.
open.
Leather, you are right over there, brother.
Sorry. Excited. I love 80s horror.
Yeah. Well, let's get on this a minute. Let's start with you, Leather. What's your favorite experience in 80s horror? What drew you to this?
Going to rent VHSs as a kid. People that are watching probably are like, what the fuck's a VHS?
Right.
It was a little plastic thing with film in it, and there used to be places called like Movies to Rent or Blockbuster and stuff like that, and my mom would take me and my brother go rent movies, and I remember just going straight to the horror movies and just looking at the covers, and if they had a cool cover, I knew the movie was going to suck and I was going to rent it.
Isn't that funny how that works out too? Like
Yeah, it's
like now we have the online media stuff where we can check reviews and yada yada. But back in the day, kids, you had to go by that crappy cover or the awesome movie poster that totally like wasn't even close to what the movie was.
And you would walk by that area with the beads, the adult section there. There's always beads that blocked the way, going into that area. I remember that.
Oh man, yeah, no, like video stores are not what they. I wish they were still around. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I missed that. You would so many like things that you would randomly pick up just because you saw it there and you'd seen everything else. I feel like that was easier to find sort of obscure stuff.
Right. And I feel like I can look online all day, but I want to see it. I don't want to hold it. I want to look at the back cover. Like, we don't get that anymore,
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, well, let's give a quick shout out to all these people in the chat. Quite the cornucopia. So, Mad Metal Man, good to see you, brother. It's been a while. Judah, Llama Face, welcome to the party. You guys are all getting wrenches, by the way. We keep it, Ratchet hose. Oh my. Icicle, hey, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, Ice.
Ice showed up, yeah. Chris
Aw.
Jones. Oh. That's so nice. I love the support here. Butt Cheeks is here. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Butt Cheeks.
I like the name. I like the name.
Let's
Good
see.
name, bro.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Oh, and Bunny showed up. Hi, Bunny. I miss your face.
So much love in here.
And Larissa.
Hey, girl.
Larissa's here too. Oh, well, hi there, Larissa. Wasn't sure she'd make it. Awesome. Terror Talk podcast. Good to see you. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure.
Our girl Shona.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout her out again. Do it again, Pepper.
Hey guys, really check out the Terror Talk podcast. It's awesome. If you're watching this, trust me, you'll like this podcast. So Terror Talk wherever you find your podcasts.
I was instantly hooked. Yeah, once I started listening to her.
It's
Really good stuff.
It's really great content, great vibe between the hosts. It's awesome.
I'm interested. I feel like, okay, so some of you guys know that I have like 200 whatever Twitter profiles with whatever's. Constantly people are adding me and check out this podcast, check out this YouTube. I get like 40 of these a day and I don't have time to check everything out, sadly,
No, and that's why I'm shouting hers out specifically because what happens. Or it's like, hey, check mine out. But this is genuinely a really good podcast.
That's what's up. I mean, I'll definitely do my best to check that out when I have some time here.
I will put this all on a gift card to like Target or something. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a form of currency here. It's that good. It's that good. If you don't like it, yes, I'll get you a gift card to Target.
Sweet. What's Target?
I was like, wait, what?
I mean, if you're talking Taco Bell, I'm down.
Okay, Taco Bell. All right, deal.
It's in the box.
I gotta say, I'm so glad to have you guys here. This is making my day. I've talked you guys up before the show, but I want to say it to everybody. This is a great panel. And whenever Learzone gets here, you guys are gonna love him too. He's amazing. Cornelius Jones, hey, what's happening? Let's give you a moderator status. Getting everybody settled in. I like it. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for the support. We all appreciate you guys.
We all love you.
Right? And plus, this is your first time in here. Leatherface, this is your first time in here.
It is.
It is.
We're popping cherries right and left. I love it.
Be gentle.
Never.
Oh shit.
We're doomed.
So now that we've set the tone.
Oh. So yeah, where to start though? That's my question. Because like I said, we have quite a different panel here. Some of us have seen some things, some of us haven't, and we're not judging.
No, and I'll be the first to say I warned, the rest of the panelists here. I kind of crammed for this session today. There's like a lot I haven't seen, a lot that I saw for the first time, a lot of things I kind of only saw once. So this isn't really like a nostalgia view for me. This is kind of, I've seen them for the first time.
And I love that perspective. I know me and Plus have been watching some movies this week, and we introduced her to a couple too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we keep going. Keep watching movies.
Yeah. And for anyone interested out there, we have Discord links in the bottom here. Let me give them a shout out quick to get all this promotion out of the way.
Much love.
Right. We got the Dojo Discord. You can come in there, hang out with us. Maybe pop on a show sometime. We do random live streams, and as I'm sure Snake and Pepper can attest to, they can get kind of crazy. Then
we hold it down over in OVR a lot.
Yeah, we do a lot of events. Mainly all sorts of movies. Actually, that's what I love about it. We do horror, action, kung fu type films. We're always putting on events. Some of the big ones we got coming up: Labor Day weekend. We got a Star Wars. We're watching the OG trilogy along with some other little prizes. The other guy's Mikey. He's putting on a slasher event, and then I'm trying to think what else. We got quite a bit. I know Halloween, especially with COVID and everything, we have a mystery marathon I'm putting on, Halloween one. Yeah, really good stuff coming up.
And check out during the day, pop in. There's always usually something going on about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We kind of do a little bit of everything. Obviously, this week was 80s horror, but it runs the gamut.
Jurassic Park,
of course.
So yeah, Overdue Video Review is down there underneath the description. Be sure to join that Discord. I hang out there once in a while whenever I have time. I'm also... Oh, I miss you too. I'll tell you, work's been crazy, guys. My schedule's changed. I'm a day person now, okay? That's really weird for me. But, so I also want to give a shout out to Joe Bob Briggs Discord, because that's originally how I met some of you guys. And it's a good group of people. We do, I like to be there for the Joe Bob live watch-alongs, you know? It's fun. I'm trying
Yeah,
to...
that's how me and Pants met, actually.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, yeah. And we were watching... I remember that Frighteners watch-along we did.
That was a lot of fun. That was a classic.
Oh, man. See, movies are life, people. Movies, music, media, day person. Yeah, I'm a day walker now, Metal. No more 1 o'clock in the morning for me, sir. My 9 to 5er, weekends off until, they change my schedule again in a couple weeks, probably.
corporate man.
Yeah, whatever.
Fell out.
It's unheard of for any chef job to have weekends off and then a 9 to 5er. You know what I mean? Oh, Derek, what's going on, buddy? Oh man, Derek, I didn't even know you were. How did you find my link? I didn't post it on Facebook. Ooh, spicy. One of my work buddies is here. No, don't say a word about anything. They don't need to know who I am.
All right, quick, everybody, stop being a walking HR violation.
Yeah, right? New face, who dis? That's beautiful. Anyways, so let's get started, huh? What are you guys feeling? Want to start with Evil Dead? Does that work for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
All right. Everyone
Great
here's,
place.
Everyone here's seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
Who wants to go first? Talk about your favorite part of the movie. Leatherface, go.
Oh, okay. We talking about the remake?
No, original. Oh, no. Yeah. Fuck your remake, son.
All right. Hey, I like the remake. It's all right.
No, it's good.
Oh man, that girl in the freaking cabin in the damn thing, man, used to scare the crap out of me as a kid.
Oh, you're talking about the Deadite girl or what?
Yes, and I always camera view, full camera views. Man, them.
You're like, ugh. So let's give a quick synapse of the movie. Guy and friends go to cabin, find Book of the Dead, bring things back from some weird universe. I don't know. It's demons, I guess, right? Is that the best way to explain it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Book of the Dead. Yeah.
Oh, everybody in the chat's talking about it. There he is. Hold on. Interruption. Lyrazone has just showed up. I don't know if he can hear us. Might have to fix your mic settings, but... Anyways. So they find Book of the Dead, fight off monsters, yada yada. I feel like the second one's the same as the first, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's weird how this question's been asked for years now. Is it a sequel or is it a remake? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be a sequel, apparently. I don't know, just reading up on it.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's quote-unquote a sequel, but I feel like when I watch it, it's the same movie as the first one.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Army of Darkness a little bit more.
Okay. Why is that?
More humor, the whole story, what's going on. That's why.
Yeah, okay. So it's not it doesn't try to take itself as serious, I guess, right?
Yes.
I understand that, but I still feel like the first Evil Dead movie was kind of goofy in a way, you know?
I kind of appreciated that it was a little goofy, but still kind of took itself a little too seriously. I kind of was into that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't bad. I like the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely like the first one.
I just think, yeah, part 2 just had a little more to it, obviously, because the budget got bigger and everything. You could kind of, with the effects and everything. So it made it a little more superior, but, yeah.
Yeah, as the movies went on, I definitely feel like the effects got better, and Bruce Campbell's always awesome, no matter what he's in.
That's for sure.
Damn right.
A lot of Ash versus Evil Dead fans in here.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's handsome. Come on, guys. He's handsome.
Oh, that chin. Oh my God. Class.
Say, who has a better chin, him or Jay Leno? Go.
Oh, Bruce.
Oh, come.
Oh,
What kind of question is that?
hey, come on.
So, obviously, Campbell wins the Chin of the Year award. All
The
right.
finest chin on earth.
I'll give... I'm not complaining.
I give it a 10.
Oh. Lyrizone, are you here yet, brother?
I'm finally here. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Come on, man.
What's up?
Let's go. What's up?
Just in time. We're, I'm listening to the bikers outside my apartment right now. But you're just in time. We just started. Let's stop the convo for a minute. Lyrizone, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Sorry for the wait. I was trying to hook up my microphone to the interface and do it that way, so it's a little more cleaner, but it's not working. It's acting a little weird, so we're gonna just do it this way, use the cell phone, and do the old-fashioned way.
Oh, you cool with that, bro?
I'm fine with it. So
Awesome.
hopefully the levels are good on my end, so you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I think everything sounds good here. The audience usually tells me if we're having technical difficulties.
Fair enough.
So, Lyrizone, let's. You want to say hi to everybody since you just got here? Give a little shout out to your stuff.
Oh, hello, everyone. My name is Liverzone, the friendly friend. So, hope you guys doing well. Just jumping in. Shout out to Mystic Ninja Designs for bringing me in to have a very fun evening. Discuss a lot of horror culture, a lot of movies, pick the brains a little bit, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you want to tell everybody what you do, sir?
Oh, okay, fine. I'll jump into that.
Do it.
I am a horrorcore artist out of Vancouver, Washington. I've been doing this for about 7 months professionally, 5 years on and off as a hobbyist. You can pretty much find me everywhere if you want to try that music out. Lyrizone, or just go website www.lyrizone.com, and you'll pretty much find everything there: portfolio, what I've done, photo shoots, all that good stuff.
Are the Playboy pictures out yet?
They might. Actually, I DM'd you like 2 of them.
Oh,
Low key.
I'm glad you still wore the mask, though. I mean,
I know it's a very ugly face. I'm trying to hide it most of the time, but unfortunately, you can only do so much.
what was that, Leather? You were gonna say something, brother?
Oh, I said I feel you on the mask.
It's the best time to wear one. Why not?
Right?
Yeah.
It's good timing. And for anyone interested in Lyrizone, we had an interview with him probably a few months back. You can find it on the channel here. I've known this guy a couple years, like solid cat. I've had him on several shows on the old radio show. He's come on here a couple times. But
Oh, I feel so good. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so nice. Comments and
well, not that I don't love all these people equally, but you know.
you better.
Nah, you know you have favorites.
Oh, Pepper, don't
He
tell them that.
does.
They'll get jealous, Pepper. Don't tell them.
I'm just here to stir the pot.
Oh, Chris Jones said good music too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, solid. So we're discussing. We just started Evil Dead original. Lyrizone, your
Okay.
thoughts?
I enjoyed it. It's probably like one of my favorite ones. The remake, probably not so much, but I mean, it has its own like flair per se. But I enjoyed the actual like the story, the songwriting, or probably the actual like writing for it. The actual theatrics and the actual audio is pretty good, which is something I look forward to. Most of the stuff I can say, oh, I heard that clipping. It sounds really bad and post edit, but it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
What anybody else?
Yeah, I've.
Unanimous.
What's that, Snake?
Oh, I think it's unanimous.
Well, pretty much
Yeah.
Evil Dead gets no pants, right?
No pants.
0 pants from us.
Awesome. Now let's talk about that remake a minute, though, just since we're on the subject. Leather, were you saying you were a fan of it?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Different take.
My favorite's Army of Darkness, always.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
I like their.
Say hello, my boomstick.
So we got.
Hello, Tuck, baby.
It's all fun and games till you say it outside in public, then you look like a weirdo. I'm like, you don't know the reference? And they just say no. I'm like, okay, back in the hole I go.
Oh, well, so that's 3 for Army of Darkness, right? Plus, you said you were Army of Darkness too.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Snake.
I left. A lot.
What was that?
I left a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. I just couldn't hear you for a minute. Sorry. See, Snake, you were. Which one is your favorite out of those 3?
I would say Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pepper, how you
Oh,
feeling
no.
then?
So I didn't see Army of Darkness.
We'll fix that. We'll fix that.
So, but I would go Evil Dead 1, or if we're including the show, I'd have to go Ash versus Evil Dead.
Ooh. Okay,
So-
Ash versus Evil Dead. That's another one.
Yeah, so if we're going favorite and that counts, that would be mine. But again, I did not catch Army of Darkness.
Okay.
It's
It
a
was
really good one.
it was 1990, and I had other movies to catch.
Care Bears.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I feel that. I know. Plus was recently watching the Ash versus Evil Dead series.
Oh God, I laughed so hard that I even fell from my bed. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought from what I saw, I thought it was a good series.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Lyra's own typey.
Typed. I am multitasking today. I'm
Oh.
trying.
All right. So, all right, Evil Dead. We're all good with that. Any last comments from this? We move on to the next movie.
No, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. So next.
Next.
Group. Yeah.
I'm gonna say one last thing. Metal Man was saying about the remake. Relied too heavily on gore, not enough on a story.
That is accurate.
I
Yes,
get that. I get
agree.
that.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah. It was more of a visual thing, and I don't know. Bruce Campbell. That's all I'm saying. Moving on.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's go. What are we going next? I gotta check my notes here, guys. Bear with me.
All good.
Let's shoot.
How dare you?
You shut
Oh.
your mouth, Lyrazone.
Ill prepared.
All right.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna move on to Sleepaway Camp. Who's seen it?
Oh yeah.
I haven't.
I've seen.
Whoa.
I've seen it.
Whoa! I
I'm
was
so
okay.
sorry.
Hold on,
I've
guys.
seen
Pepper's
it.
all proud now. Like, oh, what do you mean?
All right, finally.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. So I know Leatherface Plus has seen it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched together, so yeah.
Yeah. Pepper, you say you haven't?
No, I have. This one I have caught.
Okay, cool.
I've seen it more than once actually.
Well, let's talk about your experience with it, Pepper.
So the first time, I have to say, I went into it blind. I had no idea about anything. I watched it in a group watch. It might have been on JBB. It's a possibility. And my mind was kind of blown. I was just like, what is this? What is going on? I felt weird for the next 3 days. And but it was great. I loved it. I thought it was really fun, really different.
Yeah, it definitely. I felt like it was like you could tell it's dated. You know what I mean? Definitely a dated movie.
Yeah, but I feel like that was part of the charm for me. I don't know if I had seen that like when it come out that I would have liked it, but I think sort of like it's charming now, kind of.
Charming. I'll give it that. And let's shoot up to Leatherface because I know he had a different view on it.
Well, if I really need some sleep, I will always grab that movie.
Too slow for you.
It just keeps going on, and my friends ruined the ending for me a long time ago before I seen it.
Okay.
I never got that shock, you know.
Yeah,
out of it.
I could see how then it kind of is a crazy boring movie. I was really lucky to go in blind. And if I hadn't, I could definitely see this being something I don't watch.
I can see that. Now speaking of going in somewhat blind, Plus and I she's just recently watched it with me, first time for her. Plus, how did you feel?
Like I rather watch this movie than Hellraiser because Hellraiser is boring for me. But Sleepaway Camp was more like I knew there was something wrong with this camp. Like, okay, that girl is not a girl. Like I knew it. Like there was something wrong with that person. Like so at the end I was like, okay, so that was it. But the end was just to open. Like I was expecting more a little bit. But I enjoyed it. I love the movie. Not gonna lie.
Love it for all its cheesy goodness, right?
Yes.
Super fair.
I can appreciate that. Snake, you're welcome back. You good?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Sleepaway Camp, my thoughts?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
All right. Loved it. You know what? And here's why.
Let's hear it.
It's how those kids were reacting in that film. How the cussing, the swearing, getting into trouble. That's what my childhood was like. So I was like, I can relate to these kids. This is like a real legit movie in my mind.
Yeah, I could feel that. Like, I'm an 80's kid, and growing up in that era, you know what I mean? It definitely had that feel, you know?
Yeah. Especially when they were throwing the water balloons off the top of that roof.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. You know, like, we can swear here, right?
Yeah,
You know?
fuck yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's the typical shit I did as a kid.
Right? Little pranks and shit like that, you know? I'm gonna check the chat real quick because I saw a comment I wanted to mention on. Oh, shout out to Freddy Krueger's in the chat. Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Our
What
Freddy is here.
Fred.
Fred's in there, yeah. What's going on? Oh, Mr. Derek says we need an Aunt Martha origin story. I feel that. How do you guys
I
feel?
like that. I like it.
I would watch it. I'd watch it 100%.
She threw me off, man. Let me talk on
Yeah.
that a sec. Like, I felt like she was overacting the crazy a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It
But
didn't-
I mean, you kind of had to, no?
right. If you take the whole movie in that perspective, I feel like it fit to a point, but she really like stood out though, and that's I don't know. To stand out in that kind of movie tells me something, you know?
And that's kind of something to be proud of. I mean, with that ending, and you still say that stands out.
Right? Like, that's honestly one of my go-to points for that movie. It's like, oh yeah, Angela's got a wiener and Aunt Martha's crazy. Check.
Yeah. Start dressing up.
Double check.
Angela!
Yo, Angela's crazy. I'm telling you.
What?
Angela's crazy.
Oh. No, she seemed pretty normal to me. Most of my exes were like that, right?
Yeah, you know, cutting off kids' heads. No big deal.
Yeah, whatever. It's a typical Saturday. Saturday at summer camp.
Essentially.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I have to shout out for Angela though. At the end, he wasn't wearing pants. Come on.
That's true.
No pants.
Why?
offense.
Why was she naked?
MVP.
No, that's a solid point, okay? Like, yeah, okay, she got the dude on the beach. They were whatever. Then she chops his head off and stands up like, ah, you know. I don't know. So pants or no pants, guys? Let's start. Leatherface is putting pants on it.
And strap some syringe. Put some pants on that thing. Sorry.
I love my impromptu rating system.
It works.
Right? Whatever. Plus, you're a fan, obviously.
Offense
A fan of the movie.
of Sleepaway. At least better than Hellraiser. So yes.
We'll get on that next. All right, we'll take Hellraiser next. All right, so get ready, guys.
I don't even want to
Same.
talk about it. But okay.
Oh, my heart's hurting right now.
Just
Ow.
hold that thought, sir.
Do you need a CPR? I can help you.
My heart's hurting for that statement. I mean, the recent ones I can kind of say I get your view on it, but the originals, like, Jesus Christ, it's classics. And since they're redoing it and the guy's actually come back into saying he's holding nothing back, I'm looking forward to it. Like, that space one, we ain't talking about the space one. We ain't doing that.
All right,
We're gonna leave that one alone.
We'll get in that in a minute here, guys.
The Hellraiser hate? I don't hate Hellraiser. I like Pinhead, but I just don't like the story, the movie. Like,
I did not expect Hellraiser to be this controversial in this one.
Right. Jeez, some strong opinions on Hellraiser, and I'm watching the chat too, guys. I see you.
why so much Hellraiser hate? Dude, I don't hate it. I just don't like it.
All right.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, we'll get on that in a minute, Derek. I see ya. Snake. So you're definitely a fan, obviously.
Yeah, because of the rowdiness.
The rowdiness. It had that summer '80s nostalgia
Yeah.
feel for me. You know.
Yeah.
I feel you. And Pepper, you need to see it, right? Or no, you did see it.
I did see it. Zero pants. I love it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
A real Carpenter's dream.
Chat, feel free to share your thoughts on any of this. We're reading it. I will shout you out randomly. Derek Tate gives this a assless chaps, as they put it. No pants. You guys are beautiful. All right. So let's get to this controversial shit. Hellraiser. Hellraiser. Oh, Leatherface, you're starting to pack here.
Well, I love Hellraiser.
Air
1,
five.
2, and 3. The rest can just go away.
Right.
I am a big fan of Pinhead.
Let me ask you, why do you enjoy the movie so much? What's it do for you?
A mixture of and torture.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and horror. So it's like, it's solving.
Solve the puzzle. Do it.
Solve it. All right. Lyra Zone, I know you got something on this, man.
Oh, I agree. Like the first, second, third, I loved. After that one, I thought they kind of ran out of ideas, and I still love Hellraiser itself. Like when a new one comes out, I'm definitely gonna see it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I could tell some people don't care for the other ones because they feel like the storyline got kind of messy and it was jumbled, and they were just trying to force to get stuff out. Which I can get that to a certain extent, but I still love the actual idea of it. Love the way the actual lighting, as far as the actual, like, each one has its own theme. The first one I love. I love the catch lines. The quotes are amazing to me. I'm just saying, like, there's like a couple of accounts that I've always thought of that's fucking awesome. Like your suffering will be legendary in hell. That was the opening. Then also the one where he was actually in church and, like, as soon as he started putting his hands up, like he was being crucified, like fire behind him, all that cool shit. I've always been a fan, but I can tell there's some, like, obviously in discussing at work today, we're talking about this, and I was like, do you guys care for the actual hell raising, like the whole thing? And they're like, I'm like, okay, they're being a little skeptical from what they see. But personally, I love it. Huge fan. Between that And Friday the 13th, it's probably my go-to. So whenever I'm like in not a good mood, just want to watch some movies just to mellow out. And yeah, that's my final take.
Wait, did you just say Hellraiser's your mellow out movie?
It is. It truly is. It truly is.
I have
It's
mixed
pretty weird.
feelings on that, man.
Well, I'm sorry. It is what it is. When you come from like watching like what was it, Cannibal Holocaust, all these other
Oh.
fucking movies growing up, you're like, this is like softcore.
Yeah, right?
This is
Okay.
nothing at this point.
Well, when you're comparing it to Cannibal Holocaust, I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's save that for a minute. Plus, you found it boring, was it?
I'm scared to talk about it because the chat's gonna hate me.
Oh no,
No,
be
no.
real.
Speak your mind, girl.
Well, I watched until 4 movies of his, so I don't know. I just don't. Well, how should I put it? I fall asleep. Like the story is slow. I like the blood, gore, what's in it. I love it. I love Pinhead, but the story, the movie, I just don't like it. I just almost fall asleep. So
Okay.
it builds up slowly, so it's not my kind of movie. Like I want to see, like good story, a little bit fast, like what's going on,
Hmm.
and you know, but
I-
I just, nah.
I'm with you. So you want more of a fast-paced kind of, more action, maybe?
Exactly. But I do love when the scene. I think it was another movie. I think on the second, how Hellraiser. I mean, how Pinhead became Pinhead. I think
Okay.
I love that. How he became Pinhead. I love that.
Like the backstory. I got you.
Yes, backstory. I loved it, but just in general, the whole movie, like it's slow. It's nothing for me. Doesn't fit for me.
What about the Doctor? How you feel about the Doctor when the Doctor came in and they started introducing him to the actual Cenobites and him actually taking over, and then it got to that point? Were
Yeah,
you a fan of that as well?
that's no, that part I also love that part. The Doctor. No, that was also interesting. I loved it.
Cool.
Okay.
No, there were parts I enjoyed, but how it goes, like general in the whole movie, it's just slow. But there are
I
scenes
gotcha.
I really enjoyed, so I'm not a hater. I just
No,
like it.
I think that's actually super fair because I feel like Hellraiser going into it doesn't seem like it's going to be a slow burn of a movie. So you're kind of left hanging a bit.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Like yeah, like I can totally understand that.
thank you.
I was gonna say, Pepper, you want to take the floor on your thoughts?
I like Hellraiser. I liked the second one. I liked the first one. I like the style. I don't know. It's like nothing I'm passionate about, but I wouldn't say no to a rewatch.
All right, fair answer. And Snake, my man,
Yes. And here's why.
go.
Ashley Lawrence.
Ooh, Ashley Lawrence, huh?
Ooh, that's what does it for me. No, no, yeah, no, they're good movies. The third one, I was like a little, like the CD guy. CDs stuck in his head. Some people might not know what CDs are, but compact discs. Gets those stuck in his head. And,
I'm
that
so
was pretty
afraid.
cool.
I'm so afraid you had to say that. That's actually pretty saddening. What's a CD? I don't know. Cassette tape? You mean hieroglyphics?
Yeah.
What are those?
No, but yeah, no, 1 and 2 were great. But yeah, no, it's a slow build up, and then but yeah, no, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was just something new to the horror genre for sure. I know it was in the chat, a couple people were mentioning it. Yeah, the book was great. The book itself,
And
by Clive Barker.
And I kind of love the whole backstory of like he got, the idea for all the torture things from like the BDS clubs in New York City at the time and that whole scene. So like, I always thought that kind of brought something to it as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. It took me a while to get to like Hellraiser. First couple watch throughs, I was feeling what Plus was like. It's too slow. Like it's kind of what the hell? Come on, do something, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But the more I watched it and I took more in, I'm like, they're really building up the characters in a slow pace, and I can appreciate that. It's not it doesn't start off as visual as I would like, but it definitely picks up the pace later on with that. And as Lyrazone mentioned, the quotes are, are fantastic in that movie. They're iconic, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The acting was fantastic with Pinhead, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Doug Bradley's awesome.
Yeah, Bradley, man, he was solid.
Mhm.
And like Pepper mentioned with the backstory, how Clive came up with that, with the S&M clubs and all that stuff. I found that fascinating. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty decent flick. It's not one of my go-tos, but I'd watch it again, Let's take some comments from the chat here. Let's see. Derek's a big fan of the books, the movies, Clive Barker. We talk about this sometimes. Chat, what do you guys feel? Tell me. I'm watching. That's back to Angela. I'm judging all of you silently and slowly. So, I mean, overall, it seems most of us enjoyed it. Now, how many of you guys have read the book?
I have.
I have not.
Okay.
I haven't
Okay.
either.
I have.
Same.
Okay. I haven't. So I don't know. I was hearing there's a difference between the book and the movie. Pretty similar.
There is.
Okay.
It is. It's pretty drastic from
Talk
what I
to-
remember. I enjoyed the book, but watched the movie. I was like, some things they should have kept. But like I said, comparably to the movie, they did succeed in my mind. But yeah, the book is, in my opinion, different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it, Snake.
Oh no, I was saying like everything. The symbiotes, like themselves, were like. That was one noticeable difference. Yeah, just the pace of the story. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, it's a rather short book. I read it back in. When was it? Jesus, I think 2009 or so. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been a minute, but yeah, there are differences. It's a pretty short read. I recommend it.
I might have to look into this. I tell you, the last thing regarding horror that I read was Stephen King.
Oh yeah.
But I was working through, what was it, the Dark Tower series, I think. It's not quite horror, but,
You
It
seen the
is.
movie?
I have.
What?
We don't mention that movie.
Yeah.
No, I like this chat now. I like it. I agree.
You had
movie-
your doubts?
I was just wondering because I was like, who's gonna say they like it? Who do I have to stare at the whole time?
Me?
Who do I have to stare at?
Oh no, that's universal.
No, there's
Forgot.
no way.
It's
It's
face
one of the
to his
worst.
father.
Essentially,
It was definitely a different take on it, and yeah, we're not going to mention that anymore today.
we're not. It's like saying the new Death Note movie came out was authentic. It's not. It's really not.
Fair enough.
Authentic, like Olive Garden, real Italian food.
Yes. Yes. Just throw in butter. Just throw in all the butter. It'll make it work.
Kruger's saying he likes the Hellraiser films, but they're not his favorite. I'm with you. Derek's bringing up the point of Kirsty and hubby having an affair in the book. Okay, he was telling me some of this stuff. I was preparing for this with him. Bunny
I
says,
like Metal's comment. Sorry.
"Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
No, Metal. What Dark Tower movie was never made?
good answer." Yeah, Bunny was saying about more gore and stuff. I can appreciate that. Allegedly, yeah. Okay, World War Z. That's not the 80s. We can't talk about that yet.
Don't get me started.
Well, let's go to something easy. How's that, guys? You guys want something a little
Sounds great.
easier to go with?
Let's go.
Let's talk some Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I'm your woman. I'm your woman. Come at me, bro.
Well, I guess we'll start with Plus. You wanna talk a little bit on that?
I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I grew up with Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a huge fan of Robert Englund, so yeah, I love it. everything about Freddy. Like, my favorite of Nightmare on Elm Street was the third movie, Dream Warriors. Damn,
Nice.
this Freddy is just amazing. Like, come on, who doesn't like Freddy?
Well,
Am I right?
let me ask you something. Let's get specific here. What about Freddy really draws you in?
Ooh, almost everything. Like, I like his humor. He's
Oh.
like a little bit cocky, and the way he, how shall I put it? What was the right word?
I'll take your time. We're no rush. We're fine.
Like plays with his victims, like in a dream. You know, he plays with them
Yeah,
before he kills directly. So I love that.
kind of like a psychological torture.
Yes.
I can.
I was
appreciate.
more at a land where they're kind of like he's watching for your invulnerability and pretty much like waiting to your weakest time, which is when you're sleeping. And yes, I love it.
All right, Lear's gonna
Dope
take
as
the floor.
fuck.
What's up?
Oh well, me, the Dream Master is what I liked. That was my favorite one. I just enjoyed it. Between all of them, I like him, but then again, like I was gonna say, this I hate this. I love Hellraiser more, but that's just me. Uh, but it's good acting. He's also iconic as far as his acting ability and his bring comedy and his dark humor. That's undeniable.
Yes.
The way the transitions per scenes, like going back and forth between him to hell, going through the dreams, manipulating the dreams. I will say he's like one of the greatest. Between that one, it's an easy go-to. That's just me. Everybody has their own feeling toward the whole like series, but yeah, it's solid for me.
Okay. I mean, acceptable answer for me. Let's jump to Snake. Let's talk to you for a minute on this, brother.
Yeah, one is obviously awesome because it's a lot more darker and than I have to say 3. But I do like Final Nightmare Power Glove. Remember that part fondly.
Oh, the Power Glove. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
don't
fun.
forget your Power Glove. And then yeah, and I remember how crappy it was with the 3D. That's like it was absolute garbage.
Well, that's the 80's though, man. Like
What do you expect?
they were pushing so hard on the 3D aspect in so many movies. Like
Oh,
like that was our virtual reality right there. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. But no, yeah, no, they're great. I mean, it's not my franchise. It's definitely up there for sure.
All right. Leatherface, you want to take the floor, brother?
Right. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, my number one favorite slasher.
Oh.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
Ooh,
yeah. He
bold.
shit out of me as a kid. I mean, everybody has to sleep sooner or later,
Right.
and he's gonna get you. I mean, before he became more, I mean, he was also, the Springwood slasher or strangler.
Slasher, right?
Slasher, yeah.
I mean, he's just, oh man, he was a serial killer before he even got all these powers and story to him. Wes Craven, man,
Get it.
yeah. Oh man,
He's just like, yeah, like he's
dude,
so overwhelmed.
I love Freddy Krueger. It just the weapon of choice, a glove with freaking knife on it. Yeah, Leatherface has his chainsaw. Michael Myers got his little knife and has a machete. But dude, come on, man, a freaking glove with knives for the fingers.
Those razor blade fingers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's
It's versatile. It's a great weapon and it's unique. I'll give it that.
I'm ripping the pants off on this one.
Sweet.
Love at first sight.
let me ask: is it with a glove?
Oh yeah, I'm all about that glove love, baby.
And last but certainly not least, Pepper, your thoughts?
Okay, so this was one of those movies I did not see. I just saw it maybe Thursday night, Wednesday night.
Okay.
So, but I will say I loved it. I thought it was genuinely creepy. Freddy is creepy as hell. It was great. And I kind of did go in there expecting it to be kind of hammy,
Mm-hmm.
but no, loved it. It was awesome.
Fantastic. I mean, the first one was so well done, obviously. And I know people were mentioning the sequels. I'll tell you, the first experience for me with Freddy was Dream Warriors as a kid when it first came out. I had nightmares for a friggin' month.
Understandable.
Dream Warriors is great.
Like, I'm a little kid when that came out, right? And my mom, she used to work at video stores and would bring movies home and stuff. And she brought that home. She's like, you guys might like this. I had dreams that he was cutting my head off and asking, where's the bourbon, bitch, all the time. Like, I was so scared of him as a kid, man. Like, and as I got older, obviously, like, I'm a fan. Hands
Yes.
down, I'm a fan of Krueger. And Robert Englund in general, fantastic actor. But now the problem is when I see Robert Englund, all I think is, that he's acting like Freddy in this, you know? Like we were watching, what was that, the Maniac 2001 Maniacs the other day?
2001 Maniacs. Yeah, exactly. Like, we see Robert Englund and then his laugh. Okay, that's just Freddy. Freddy. That's
Yeah.
all we see.
Yeah, it's like, what's Freddy doing here? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets to a point, like, I think Robert Englund hit his peak and he's just kind of riding it. But
Yes.
he's fantastic nonetheless. The whole series just got goofier, I feel like, as it went on, more play-like, you know, and I appreciated that fact. So I think it's unanimous that no pants on this one, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
pants.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No pants from me.
Blue pants.
Struck my pants.
I'm going to check the chat. Yeah, Krueger, we're talking you up, brother. Shout out to you,
Yes. Our Freddy man. Woohoo.
our Freddy.
The NES game was pretty badass. And the Friday the 13th one, yeah.
We'll get on that in a minute. Let's talk about that
Alright.
Freddy game because I definitely played the crap out of that.
Same, yeah. I have the emulator for it. It's pretty good.
I remember that was one of the first games that we had that 4-player hookup for the NES.
Yeah, I remember that.
Krueger, that's a lie. You wear pants. I've seen it.
I never wear pants. Don't like Buzz Freddy.
I'll give it that. Like the game was fun and it was a challenge. And I think more games should have come out. Like more hard games should have came out in that era, personally. But
Yeah, I mean, they had Freddy, Jason. I think they had a Hellraiser. Yeah, you know, what I mean, there wasn't like too many, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, it was a handful. Like Leatherface on Atari. We had Freddy and Jason. I mean, Splatterhouse was kind of a hard game,
Yeah,
but they didn't have a movie.
Shit. Castlevania, I guess.
Kinda. Yeah, I played on the stereotypes of like the Universal monsters. I
Right.
feel like.
Yeah, Shadowgate. That's about it.
Oh, Shadowgate was fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have a game session sometime talking
Heck
about
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Metal Man says, I'm having an 80s movie day at work. None of what you guys have brought up is on my list. I'm not one of the cool kids anymore.
What
Just-
movies?
Just wait,
I'm trying
Metal.
to find out too.
Yeah.
It's on his list.
Metal, I'll tell you what, post some of your movies in there. Maybe we'll bring them up. Because
Okay.
Metal Man is like the guru of this stuff.
I'm sure. Yeah, I want to hear from him.
Okay, I see
I
it.
remember that. The Blob. Okay.
Silent,
That was good.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's a good one. All right.
Garbage Day.
Oh, God.
I was actually about to say I'm not sure if I saw that, and then I was like, oh no, yes I did.
Garbage Day. Infamous line. The Blob, yeah. Oh, the remake of The Blob, right?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was really good.
I liked it. It
I
was.
think I saw her.
What's that?
Was it Matthew Dillon? On that? Matt Dillon?
Was he?
I think so. Hold on, let me look that.
Yeah, you look that up. I'm going to keep blabbing to kill some time here.
Yeah, that's fucking no.
Talk that talk. We got dead air.
Yeah, I had to mute the mic.
Kevin Dillon.
Kevin Dillon.
Yeah, that's son of a bitch.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of them guys.
Yeah.
I was just trying to read through the chat here real quick. Oh, Derek says he would love a Freddy versus Angela. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah. Kevin Dillon, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yep, he's in there. Old Kevin Dillon.
Oh, man, I kind of want to bring up Silent Night, Deadly Night for a minute.
Okay. Let's talk it. Let's talk about it.
I vaguely remember this. Okay, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother was obsessed with it. He thought it was the greatest thing ever. I felt okay. It's entertaining, you know, but it's definitely not something that I remember full force personally.
Same. I watched it. I remember living at the time. I forget. I just had a good friend, and we were just we would find it. He was big into horror, find anything and everything.
You're cutting out a little bit on me, Snake.
Oh yeah, no, I just had a friend of mine living at huge into horror as well, and we would just find anything and everything and try and watch it. So and that was one of them.
I got you.
Yeah.
Who else has seen it? Leatherface, your feelings? Do you
Been
remember?
a while since I've seen it. It's the one where the kid sees Santa Claus kissing his mom, right?
Yeah.
But it's an all right movie. I mean, I'll put it in around Christmas time.
Yeah, it's a lovely holiday flick to watch with the family.
I would rather watch two because you get everything from one, and then like a little extra.
Right.
So,
Little sauce on your Sunday, right?
yeah.
Shout out to Zombie Ninja. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Come back anytime. And I appreciate everybody hanging out and chat. Much love to everyone here, for real. But yeah, pretty much Santa Killer. Weird movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like if I could wear my pants with like one pant leg on, that's how I'd rate it.
We'll count that as short status.
Yeah, shorts. Yeah, pair of shorts.
Pair of shorts. Anyone else have any feelings on this, or should we move on?
I don't know. All I'm going to say is I've seen it. I have zero memory of it, so we can move on.
Okay.
let's
Drunk?
move on.
What's that plus?
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I don't want to talk about it.
Next.
Next. All right. Let's talk Child's Play. How about that?
Shucks, dude.
Oh, Leather, you have strong feelings about this?
Oh, I love fucking Child's Play, dude.
Talk to me.
Now, I said, Freddy used to scare me.
Mm-hmm.
Play was the movie that I had to sleep with my mom to
Oh,
her and piss all over the bed because fucking dolls. It was the time during, Cabbage Patch Kids.
yeah.
For real, yes.
So I couldn't stare at one of those things without thinking, oh, Chucky, and seeing a sneak peek like it would be on TV and I would realize what it was. I was, no, I can't watch this. Nope. I'm going back to my Ninja Turtles. Finally watching it. Great story. I mean, it's got voodoo. It's good, like kills in it. Acting, that little boy, I would have been terrified.
Andy, what was the actor's name? I
Andy.
can't remember.
Charles Vincent, I think.
Okay.
Charles Vincent.
Yeah. Oh, somebody brought up the My Buddy dolls. That was a big thing back then
Yep.
too.
My buddy.
Alex Vincent. That's who it is.
Alex Vincent. Okay.
The
Let's.
second one. The second one is my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to jump in here and
Do it.
raise everybody's blood pressure.
Do it.
I didn't see Child's Play.
Okay.
That's okay.
That was one I did miss. I didn't cram that one in.
Well, let me give you a quick synapse. Serial killer getting ready to die, puts his soul into a doll, and he has to
Played
find.
by Brad
Yeah.
Dourif, right?
Was it Brad Dorff?
Yeah, I think so.
Man.
Yeah.
Or no. The voice was. Sorry.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but the actor was Brad Dourif also.
Oh, okay. Was it? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
My memory's a little fuzzy on some of this stuff, but yeah. So serial killer dies, puts soul and body of doll because of voodoo. Whatever. I love it. I love this movie, by the way. So he has so much time to get his soul out of this doll and put it into a real human body. So this kid's mom buys this doll cheap from this street guy. The doll comes to life, chases a kid around trying to put the soul in him. That's the whole shebang, pretty much. I'm
And,
not.
shout out to Chris Sarandon playing that detective.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my homie.
Okay, sounds good.
So you're up to speed.
Got all the salient details. We're good. Let's do this.
Yeah, no spoilers though. You got to watch it,
No, yeah, it's on the list.
It's on Amazon Prime.
right?
Away from Seed of Chucky. Ain't good.
Whoa.
Everything else is good.
We'll talk about the sequels. Jeez. Okay. Larry Zone, you want to talk about this, brother?
I like Chucky. I'm not really a huge fan. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
was-
Let me
I
just.
wasn't really. I like the original. I try to watch as much as I can as far as recent ones. The last one, I wasn't happy with. It's because I feel like they completely got rid of the ritual thing and just made it like a defective doll, as far as a chip.
Okay,
No,
I
I was
didn't.
like,
I
this is
didn't
just-
see the new one.
Don't.
Okay.
Unless.
That remake's not part of the category. Just
Thank
put
you.
that out there.
All right.
But yeah, I like Chucky as far as the concept for the like a voodoo doll type thing to where it's just like dark magic per se, him coming back to life and trying to find a way, and throughout every single movie following that, he's trying to find a way to find himself to a new body. It's interesting. I will give it that. It's pretty original.
Yeah, for the time, definitely. Let's move. I'm gonna move down the line here. Plus, how do you feel?
Chucky was all right. I love the story. As a kid, I was like not a fan of dolls.
Sure.
Still not still a fan of dolls and such.
Mhm.
I was scared. Not much as Freddy compared to Chucky. It's an okay movie for me. Like I enjoyed the first movie, but then it became like, all right, dish. So it's an okay movie for me actually. Nothing too much to say about it actually.
Okay, pretty average for you.
Yes.
All right, Snake. I know you brought a little bit to the table. You want to bring some more?
I have a little bit of fondness for it because they used to play that all the time. Kid, like it was edited on TV, so yeah, I'd see it here and there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, 2 and 3 are pretty good, but yeah, 1's really about it for me.
Okay. Yeah. Originally, Chucky scared the shit out of me as a kid too. But I forgot how much of a fan I was as a child of this movie though.
Right.
Like I was interested in the voodoo stuff, the serial killer aspect, like the whole nine was just like, wow, okay, this is different for me. But those sequels, geez, 2 and 3, I remember watching them. What was the next one? What is it?
Chucky. Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky. I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Super Nerdy Geek. Hi, thanks for joining the chat. Everybody's getting moderator status if you comment. Just saying, we're all equals here.
We love you all.
Oh, love, lust, whatever. It's all the same, right?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah.
Let's check the chat a minute. Derek was like, Chucky doesn't do much for me. Play up the voodoo doll aspect more. Yeah, that would have been fun. That was a different take. A lot of, comments. You guys are amazing.
So much love.
Yeah.
Bring the love. More love.
I should have checked this earlier because they were talking about Freddie with the Fat Boys song, and I might know somebody who's a fan of that.
Oh, who could it be?
I wonder.
Who?
Oh no, who had a Chuck? No, who had a song with Chucky? The Ghetto Boy.
Did they?
Yeah, it's
What?
actually pretty good.
Oh my.
I agree with the chat though. Sia Chucky probably wasn't like the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that. Was that the one with the kid?
Yeah, the kid was kind of awkward. Like he tried to, toward the end, he started realizing he was Chucky's son pretty much. So he tried to like have the actions of being a serial killer and try to be like his father, and he was pretty much realizing he's not about that life.
Yeah.
So he started. Now I was like, no, don't do that to me. Be exactly like Chucky. Be fucked up. But
Yeah,
no,
Chucky's all
it's-
pissed, and like Tiffany there's like, calm down, Chucky.
I'm trying to think. What's the second or third one where they pretty much sit in the car and the guy has like nails to his face? He's like, I remember this reference. I don't know where I've seen this from. And it was playing
Yeah,
a
it's
Pinhead
Bride.
reference.
It's Bride,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bride. Okay, cool. Thank you. But yeah, the Sia Chucky, not so much.
Yeah, I don't even
Curse
remember
is
it.
pretty good.
What is it?
The Cult of Chucky and Curse of Chucky is actually pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to that 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, it was more horror related and more, less comedy. Yeah, those were pretty good.
Yeah.
He's all grown. And I liked how they did that.
I don't, like I said, I haven't seen them that I remember.
Yeah, they were on Netflix, I think. And it was Brad Dourif's daughter. She was in it.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, they were actually pretty good.
Well, it might be worth a look at least. I have
Yeah,
to
no, watch
experience
it. I wouldn't
things.
like pay movie, ticket prices for it,
Right.
but yeah, I definitely check it out.
Oh, Larissa, you need to watch the first one. Definitely.
See, someone else hasn't seen it too.
Well, that's what we're here for, guys. Some of us are talking about the old days. Some of us are just getting introduced to this. Caring is sharing, right?
Amen.
That's what it's about. Llama Face says, I want an all Tiffany movie with their backstory. That'd be interesting. I mean, I don't know. Was that Jennifer Tilly, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
she's saucy.
I'm a Tilly fan, for sure. I used to watch
What?
her in the poker tournaments.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, right on. Just double checking the chat here. Yeah. Mark Hamill will never be Chucky. I refuse. Does not exist in my timeline. Says Metal. That's funny. All right. So overall, no pants. Once again. See, this is why these are the classics, because, Well, let's talk. Next up to bat, one of my favorites, Reanimator.
Ooh, buddy.
Ooh, you should start.
Oh, no. I'm the host here. I end this.
I don't care. You talk.
It feels right. I think you need to take Reanimator.
Yes. Yes. You
Take
talk.
it.
Take it.
That's what she said.
Take it.
She did.
And I ran because she shouldn't be saying that. Anyways. Well, Reanimator. Let's talk about this. Where to start? Obviously, it was a book, H.P. Lovecraft. One of the first, if I'm not mistaken, it was one of the first books that really dealt with reanimating the dead. Because this was way before, Night of the Living Dead became popular, even released, Metal, I wish you were on here because I would totally, have you talking about this with me. But, Herbert West, nerdy scientist obsessed with defeating death, bringing the dead back to life. That's a pretty basic premise. But what I like about West personally is in the movies his development, how he became less attached to humanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me because I was always obsessed with zombies. One of my first experiences was the whole Night of the Living Dead series, stuff like that. But to see a different take on it, and the older I got, the more I researched stuff and actually had a chance to listened to the audiobook at least. Quite different, like comparing the book to the movie. You know, I don't know how many of you guys have actually read the story, but
I did. I had a collection of his books. Got it cheap on Amazon. Book full. Yeah, I do remember reading it. This is like 10 years ago, though.
a long time ago, right? But the movie's fantastic. What was that? I can't pronounce the guy's name. Brian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yuzna? I think
Yuzuka
Yuzna, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's it's Yuzuna. I think it is. I
Yeah.
don't remember his fucking name. It's been a while.
Like I see it, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna attempt to do this right now. But the graphics were fantastic, and the fact that they did it on such a low budget and came up with that, psh, it's beautiful. All right, catch you later, nerdy geek. Thanks for stopping in. Just shouting out the chat again. Yeah, the story was fascinating. One of the scenes that stuck out for me, okay, was Dr. Hill and Barbara Crampton. Why did I say Crampton? Cramps, you know. But the dead giving head. We'll just say that.
but
It was creepy.
I was so thrown off the first time I saw that personally. Like, what the friggin' hell is this? And then when Wes comes in with that line, oh, magic. I loved it. Jeffrey Combs is a god to me.
mhm.
So I'm
God.
very biased, obviously. But so that's my basic thoughts. Who wants to take it next? Any volunteers, or am I picking?
Jump in. I love Reanimator. I feel like it is my go-to Halloween movie, or like go-to I'm in the mood for something spooky, something fun. Like, I have nothing bad to say about it. I think I saw it for the first time maybe like last year, and like it's always fun. Like whenever you're in that Halloween spirit.
Right. I can dig that. Let's move up the line then. Snake, your turn. I know you got words on this.
I absolutely love it. It's like a national treasure. I love it so much I got it tattooed on my forearm. I got a big old tattoo of Herbert West himself injecting that professor's head with a needle. That's how much I love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
just
a
love everything
picture.
about it. Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
I said I've definitely seen the picture, and it was a
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
tat.
Yeah. It's,
I want to see it. I want to
Yeah.
see
I'll post the pic.
Awesome.
The sharing is caring.
it.
But
Yes.
yeah, absolutely love it. You know, yeah, it's one of my top 10 for sure.
Yeah. I'll obviously, once again biased, I'd give it at least top 3 or 4 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move up to plus.
I watched it like I think last week or 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't long ago, right?
Something like that, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it was like fascinating, like that he kept going. Like, I can bring dead bodies to life, you know. And the doctor, he creeped me out when he was headless and he just, did blood.
Yeah.
the lip, like, I was like, oh god, he's dying or something. I don't know. He creeped me out there, but I really liked it. No, it's a really good to go movie. Like, I love it. Like, I enjoyed it.
For
It's
sure.
just I think it's just such a fun watch.
Yes. Yeah.
Visually
It's funny
appealing.
and horrifying.
Yeah.
I also like the scene where he first brought the cat back to life, and his
Yes.
the cat was going all freaky, from jumping off, attacking him. Oh, I just died there. Like, it was so good, so funny.
Yeah, it's so great.
So yeah, it was a good movie. I loved it.
Entertaining to say the least, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yo.
Let's go to Lyra Zone next. Your thoughts?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen it in a very long time. From when I'm pulling it up, it looks like I've pretty much been used to it because it looks interesting, and the theme of it, I'm pretty sure it's been a very long time since I've seen that. Same thing with Christine. I think that's around the same time I started watching that type of movie as well. Well, I remember it's good, but it's been a while, so obviously you guys have more knowledge on it right now currently than I do.
Fair enough.
But from what I remember, what you guys talking about, does sound like the one I actually remember because it was the one I started watching to like reanimation type thing, not the actual title of it, but like bring the dead back to life, yada yada. Like never seen it with my dad, but I don't remember like every single thing about the movie. So I'm gonna leave this one open and say that sounds like I'm gonna probably watch it later on tonight just to recap. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, definitely worth a watch.
100%.
Let's jump up to Leatherface.
I actually just watched this movie about 2 days ago, and so good that I plan on watching it tonight. Hasn't seen this movie. I mean, Herbert West played so serious in the movie. Scene with the cat. Do you want me to bring it back to life after he just killed it for like the second time just to prove a point?
Yeah.
When he's in the school and in the is it Professor Hill or Dr. Hill or whatever?
Yeah.
Trying to explain, he's just snapping pencils over and over right when he's trying to talk. His face, his impressions are just like so good. I'll be watching this tonight again.
I feel like it's one of those go-tos for me personally.
It is.
Yeah, I want to say it's a new age, even though it's in the 80s, a new age Frankenstein.
Oh, totally. It was like I said, it was a different take on bringing back the dead. And I know before that there was movies like I can't remember anything off the top of my head, but the black and white ones that talked about voodoo magic bringing the dead back.
I Walked with the Zombie? No.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like voodoo was the big thing that I personally recall. But I feel like the story itself, the book, really brought forth a new light to that kind of thing. And then when the movies came out, it just helped push that zombie genre just further a little bit because they were not just mindless zombies at one point, if we're talking about the whole series. But it was dark, it was gruesome, and I'm partial to that, green reagent color,
Yeah, that green.
I believe that was a highlighter in water, if I'm not mistaken. It made that.
I think so, or one of those glow sticks, right?
Something like that. All right, let's check in with the chat here. Oh, hey, Memes of Destruction. Hey, buddy, good to see you. I know Larissa's a fan of Reanimator. Shout out to you. Springwood loves it. Cornelius, Reanimator, throw all the pants away. Burn the pants. Perfect. Stuntman, yeah, Snake, I see you.
Burn them all.
Well, yeah, Brian Usna, thank you. That's right. Derek says, can we just talk about body parts and 90s knockoff of Reanimator?
Oh, yeah, it's body parts, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I don't think I've seen this one either.
Negative.
It was okay. It had,
Yeah.
Brad Dourif was in it. And then I don't. Do you guys ever see that movie? Jeff Fahey. Like he was a jerk and one of the jerk robbers, and he was in it. Yeah, it was okay. It was just nah.
It's one of those meh.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have to have a 90s show, and I'll have to watch some of these movies, right?
Yeah, it was made in the early 90s.
But Metal Man brought up a point, too. If you're judging Reanimator compared to the book, you have to see all three.
Mm-hmm. No, all three are great.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They wanted to make a fourth, I guess, with William H. Macy. A deal where William H. Macy's the president, whatever. He gets killed, but they get Jeff Combs in and like reanimates him. It's supposed to be pretty wild.
Really?
Yeah, it never came to be.
That sounds insane.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, but unfortunately.
Well, pretty unanimous decision. That's a favorite among the group.
Yep. No pants for weeks.
I won't even think about pants when I hear that title.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say real quick, like with all three movies compared to the book, the second one started picking up where they were in that Civil War, doing the field test, and that was something that happened in the book, but it was a different. I think it was like World War I or something.
Yeah, because it was written so long ago.
Right. But I think they did a fresh take on it, and I kind of liked where they were going with it, definitely.
Yeah, they tried to stay true to the material.
I don't want to give too many spoilers because I know some of us here haven't seen all three.
I didn't see the Reanimator yet.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that, right?
Yeah, I have to watch 2 more. What was it? Names? Right? Oh, Reanimator.
Yep, Bride of Reanimator.
Yes.
And what was the third one?
Beyond.
Oh, Beyond.
Beyond Reanimator, yep.
I can't find them anywhere online, so that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I know Bride is on Shudder, and I think Amazon.
I mean, Shudder is not on my the country where I live, so
Yeah,
that's,
I know. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Um,
I hope it comes though. Like they should do it. Shut up and take my money. Like,
yeah.
bring it.
They are, because they just started in Australia. I know they have it in England, Canada, and obviously the U.S. Yeah,
Well,
they're starting to expand. I think
Lear Zone.
Yeah, I seen it. That's funny. I just remember that scene. Yeah, that visually just got me back to like 5 years ago.
Which one was this?
The second one, right? Was it the second or first one? Seeing the GIF on the screen.
Oh, yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, that GIF hasn't been there for like 5 minutes. What are you talking about? Well, mass pants loss to Herbert West and Reanimator. All right, let's see. What's next on the agenda?
Yeah, what else? What do we got?
Let's see. Ooh, okay. There's a fun one. Fright Night.
Oh, buddy!
I can skip that.
You haven't seen it yet?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Ultra, did you say you haven't seen it?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Anyone else not see it?
Also did not see it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I hate to say that. Unfortunately.
Oh, we need to do a watch along.
All right.
We need to. That's the next thing. Get the popcorn.
Yeah, right.
Followed by Gremlins.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll
No
get to that.
snacks.
We'll get to that. All right. That's the next one. Snake, you wanna talk on it? I think you, me, and Leatherface are the only ones that have seen it.
Oh my God, where do I begin? I love this film to death. It's right up there with Reanimator. It is just like everything 80s. Like it's right up there with Lost Boys when it comes to like vampire films in the 80s.
Right.
So for those of you that haven't seen it, it's almost Pepper. What was that film? It reminded me of the Hitchcock film.
Which one? Rear Window?
Yeah. It has that type of theme to it. So it has this kid, this teenager, Charlie Brewster. Pretty much neighbors move in. He starts suspecting they're a vampire. You know, Chris Sarandon plays the vampire, Jerry Danridge. And it just goes from there. It's just a totally awesome film. Rodney McDowell plays it as a TV host. And it's just a great film. They came out with a sequel, which in my opinion was just as good, but it didn't much didn't get as much love, I guess, or a lot of theaters didn't, have it. And it had almost the whole original cast in it. Well, the two main characters there.
Right.
But I don't know where to begin with it. Great film. Yeah, absolutely love it.
Right on. Leatherface, your feelings?
This is one that I'd rented thousands of times as a
Yeah.
kid. Even the second one, and the second one is hard to find for DVD.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But man, I quote this movie probably about once a week.
Yeah.
Like, you're so cool, Brewster.
Brewster.
It is like, it's a classic where I think, yeah, we would have to have a watch together for the people that haven't seen this movie, because it is really good.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's not too cheesy.
Yeah.
We can host one real soon on all these movies. Somebody take notes.
Yeah, 'cause it's a must see.
Yeah.
And I remember too, as the first time seeing it as a kid, out in '80, I saw it about a year or two later, and like, yeah, too, like it was funny, but yet at the same time freaked me out. That one part when he, runs into him, or Roddy McDowell's character. And I remember they had a comic book series, and I actually have issue number 1 back, just as a memento. And I remember on the cover of one of them, yeah, Evil Dead Returns, well, Evil Ed, and like it was just like the most batshit insane, crazy comic ever series. It ran for a little while, but yeah, it's just that movie sticks with me. That's one of them.
Yeah, classic vampire flick. Horror movie host helps kid defeat vampires.
Yeah.
Beautiful movie. Well done.
Badass. Yeah.
I have nothing but good things to say about it personally, but I'm really trying not to give too many spoilers for.
Yeah, I don't want to either. It's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
because I really would love to do a watch party for that.
Sure, I'm down.
Oh,
Let me
and-
know.
Oh, and the girl played.
Oh yeah.
You
Yep.
guys may know this. Darcy and Married with Children, Amanda Bierce. Yeah.
Yep.
She plays in it too.
Yeah, she was Brewster's love interest.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played Amy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great film.
And then I'm gonna mention Evil Ed is definitely worth
Yep.
it. That him alone, I think sold
Right.
the movie for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And speaking of the comic, I remember having a couple of those issues when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was just telling somebody. I remember having the comic, watching some Saturday morning cartoons, right? Having my
Right.
Ecto Cooler, like
Yep. Ecto Cooler, the original monster drink.
no kidding. I remember Laserdisc Sizer Records. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, you guys, we'll do a watch along. We'll make that happen.
Okay.
Someone make that happen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's do
That's
this.
too easy.
I'm just reading through the chat quick again. A lot of zombie comments. I realize we're going forward a decade, Derek says. Yeah, a little bit, but whatever. It's all in the same area. Fright Night remake. Ooh. Well, I guess it was okay.
I can't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was all right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Man, put pants on that for me. I just didn't do it.
Yeah, I watched it once and I was like, I'll never see it again. Where the original I'll watch over and over. Even part 2, I'll watch that over.
Yeah.
Totally.
Part 2 was great, it's just sad it didn't any theater time or anything. It's just a really weird story with it all.
Derek says casting was so good. It's just such a shame it didn't live up. I mean,
Yeah.
it was all
No,
right.
it did have a lot of potential. It really did. It just didn't. Yeah, Derek's right.
Yeah. Derek's on point with this stuff today. Yeah, Fright Night 2 got a double disc release with the first on Blu-ray, no longer obscure find, Metal says.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow.
He's the guy, I'm telling you, he knows.
That's interesting.
Just double checking chat to see if I missed anything. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Derek. Part 2 has Brian Thompson, Shao Kahn from
Yep.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh,
No, I remember Brian Thompson. Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Oh man.
Had all the worms in his stomach.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Yep. I haven't seen the second one in so long, but I know the first one like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how all these different actors started in horror too.
Mhm.
You know, and then just like Jamie Lee Curtis is a big one, and then she went on to
Yep.
so many different things. Oh, it's interesting to see how they've progressed. And even God, what the hell's his name? James Gunn, started in a trauma film,
Yep.
and went on to Guardians of the freaking Galaxy.
Now
Anything is
Suicide
possible.
Squad 2.
Yeah, did he?
Oh yeah, he's filming it now.
I didn't see the first one.
Yeah, I saw it for a little bit. I wasn't. Now that he's taking control, I'll entertain it.
Right. Let me refer to my list one more time. We got a couple more movies I think we'll go through here. Let's jump to Gremlins.
Yeah,
Yes.
a Christmas classic.
Bring on the snacks.
Anyone here has not seen Gremlins? Raise your hand.
Seen Gremlins. I saw it a long time ago. I was more obsessed with Gremlins 2 as a kid, so
Okay.
that's where my heart lies.
Yeah, 2's good. I like 2.
I think 2 really pushed it forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time for me. What was 2 about? Like, story-wise? Like,
Pretty much.
Did 2 really have a story?
Yeah.
It didn't really. It
It is
didn't
crazy.
really. It really was just like Gremlins running around. I was into it.
Gremlins in the City, right? In the television
Yeah.
station.
yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much, but it's funny. Snake said Christmas movie. I definitely consider it a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, for
No, I
sure.
saw it one time. I was in Salem, Massachusetts, playing around the Christmas time. Went down to the little rundown theater they had.
I don't think I remember it when it came out on video. I watched it on video first, but let's.
Oh yeah, I did as a kid. Yeah, I watched that thing 100 times. Did.
I'm gonna jump back to the bottom here. Let's go to Pepper. Talk about your thoughts.
I mean, like I said, it's one of those that I haven't rewatched in a while, so I can't. But as a kid, I watched the hell out of Gremlins too.
Talk
so.
about it. Talk about it. Yeah.
No, just, I don't know. It was like literally when I was a kid, it was one of those things that I watched all the time. I picked it out. It was one of the first movies I think I ever picked out on my own. So
Okay.
there's like a lot of nostalgia there for me.
I dig it. Snake.
Oh, I love it. I like the one that he was with the trench coat there, and he was he's Phoebe Cates. Yeah, he flashed her.
The Flasher.
Yeah, it was great. They're all like drinking at the bar and everything. I love it.
Fantastic. Plus,
It has been a really long time ago that I watched Gremlins.
Sure.
But in general, I really enjoyed watching it. I remember that I laughed so hard at a scene, but I don't remember which scene it was.
we'll have to rewatch that, huh?
We have to rewatch that. So,
On the
I love-
list.
on the list. Yep, put it in the list.
So many movies on the list. Lyra Zone, your turn.
Oh, I love fucking Gremlins. I was
Wait a minute. You might want to rephrase that.
No, I will not. Fur babies. It's actually pretty funny because I actually took that movie. I used it for pretty much pranking for the longest time. My cousin me actually saw it with me, and she was terrified by it. So during the time we got Furbies and those little like Furby little dolls. So I took one and put it right beneath her when she was sleeping, right next to her bedstead. She looked over. She's like, "Oh, it's the fucking Gremlins!" So she started like taking things, punching holes in walls and shit. But Gremlins is the go-to. It's funny as fuck, and I constantly quote it. Eat snacks at all time, and at late night you turn to a demon, and yeah.
Don't get
Get
wet and don't
hungry.
eat the midnight snacks.
That always confused me. It's like, oh, what if you're like in a different time zone?
Too bad.
Yeah.
Get evil. Eat the food.
That's actually a pretty good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, just always confused. Not as a kid though. I don't know. I had
Oh, shout out
no
to
concept.
to support the underground. Just joined the chat. Just giving her a quick shout out.
What up?
Hello, support.
Hello, support. And we're moving up to Leatherface Gremlins. Your turn, buddy.
It's the fun horror / Christmas classic.
That's simple enough.
Yeah, a lot of pretty much that's about it. I mean, it's really great puppeteering in it, and there's a it's okay with me.
That's good enough. I'm cool with that.
He liked it so much it left him speechless.
There's some movies that I feel like do that to me too. I understand the excitement. Well, we got probably another 20 minutes or so left in this, so we'll hit a couple more movies, and then I've heard there's a question that we have to get to at some
Yes.
point here.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
well, let me get through like 2-3 more movies, and we'll get to that. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
I'm
Killer clowns.
I'm saving one of my favorites for the last. So we'll get on that in a minute. Let me see. Check the list. All right. Okay, Return of the Living Dead. There we go. That's a solid. Who hasn't seen it?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Also in the list. I gotta put it.
You're going to have like 20 movies by the end of the show that we have to watch.
To 40, 50
That's
plus.
it's all right. I know what I'm doing later. Start at the top this time. Leatherface, Return of the Living Dead. Thoughts?
It.
What's that?
I love it.
Love it.
The cover tattoo probably like 3 times my whole life. This is another movie that I like to quote. Like, my wife says, "What do you want for dinner?" I go, "Brains." Just, from the Tar Man. This is just a fun zombie movie. Good music to it. Yeah, this is my top 10 favorite zombie movies. It's in there.
Okay. All right. Lyrazone?
I liked it. That's not one of my favorites, but it's good. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just picking, man. I'm just picking. You're fine.
That was a
it's
visceral
all
reaction to that.
Yeah. That's residual. Let's kick this guy off real quick.
Oh, I know who not to fight back. I'm no what?
Oh, shit.
You're fine, brother. Just part of my soul just died. No big deal.
It's all good, man.
I'm kidding.
It's all good. It happens.
All right. Snake, your turn, buddy.
Oh yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, like and even as a younger kid when I saw it, yeah, like even though it's a comedy, looking at it now, like it still freaked me out with the zombies and everything, and it's pretty grim.
Yeah.
Like, the ending and everything. There is that bit of to it all.
We're not going to give away the ending yet.
Yeah, I don't want to, but yeah, it's pretty grim, even though it's a comedy. No, it's fantastic.
Dark comedy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper?
So I have to thank Snake for this one because this is a movie that he made sure I watched this week. And I have to say, I think of all the movies that we watched, this is one of my favorites. I agree with everything Leatherface says, the score, just everything about it. I love it. I loved the effects, the gore. I like how they just they made it so gnarly. It was so gross. It was really, I have nothing bad to say about this one.
Trioxin for life, guys.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Speaking of the soundtrack, I just recently got it on vinyl.
Oh yeah? Where?
Yeah.
Nice.
eBay score,
Okay, I'll have to look that up. I'd love to get a copy of that. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, pristine condition. This record was like mint almost.
Wow.
But it was a little pricey, a little
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
sure.
just a little. But worth it. Like the soundtrack was fantastic. Just the pace of the movie, the acting, it was goofy, it was horror.
Mhm.
It was 80's,
Side note about the vinyl, real quick. Sorry, guys.
Go.
So I was at a record store here in Belgium recently and found an original press of the Thing soundtrack.
Nice.
50 euro. And I just snagged that quick. Old boy died recently and everything.
Right.
Waxwork has it for, I forget how much as well. It's a crazy amount of money. Yeah, okay. Enough about that.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So, overall, for all that have seen it, pretty decent flick. I think that's a staple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having some requests in chat for this next one, and I'm sure we'll get to that in a sec. Night of the Demons, it looks like, is next.
Boom.
Oh, this is another one I just saw.
Well, let's start with you this time, Pepper. Talk. All you.
All me. So this one I liked. It was a little, I don't know, I think it was a slow start for me, but then the ending kind of picked up. I don't know how I felt about it. I think I needed a rewatch.
Okay. Let's jump up to Snake then.
Love that lipstick part. No, it's a great. Yeah, definitely a classic, but it's not one of those well-known. What do you mean? Like, yeah, they'll say Night of the Living Dead, and like, no, dummy. You know, it said Night of the Demons. Listen up, but yeah, no, it's a great film. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the effects and everything. The way those demons look, yeah, pretty horrifying. Especially when I was younger, I saw it for the first time.
Now, I know, Snake, you're probably the guy to ask this. The chronological order of all the sequels and names of the movie gets a little confusing.
Yeah, because there's Night of the Demons 1, there's 2, then there's that remake with Shannon Elizabeth and Edward Furlong there, the Terminator kid.
Okay.
Was there any more besides that?
I'll be honest, I saw Demons, and I love that movie.
What are you talking about? Demons.
Like, I'm just saying Demons, I saw that. I don't remember Night of the Demons very well. I didn't know if
Oh, okay.
But requests in chat, I take whatever you guys want to talk about.
Oh, yeah, Demons, yeah, it was a great film, too.
We'll get
1
on.
and 2.
I was gonna say we'll get on Demons then, either this show or next one. I'm watching the time, see how much time we have. Plus Ultra, have you seen Night of the Demons?
No, I didn't, sir.
Okay, so write that on the list.
My list is getting bigger.
I hear Lyra's own typing. Have you seen it?
I am typing, sir. I have not.
Okay.
That's my next list to watch. Got Fright Night, Night of Demons, and I'm gonna just go from there. And
Perfect.
it's gonna be a very eventful night.
You got an eventful week by the end of this. Let me tell you.
Let's do it.
Leatherface, anything on you, brother?
Seen this. Oh,
What?
try to order it off of eBay or Amazon.
Okay.
Seen it? Nah.
All right. Well, let's check chat because you guys are the ones requesting this stuff. A lot of support for Night of the Demons in the chat here.
See, I didn't know there was a third one. Thanks, Metal.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, network this hard, guys. Let's push this out some more.
Yeah, 97, okay. I'll be.
I can't wait for the watch along of this next video, and it's gonna be fun. The only Night of the Demons I know is the Tales from the Crypt. That was Demon Night.
Demon.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Cause Tales from the Crypt. I guess that was 80's, right?
Yeah, it started in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Got a
watching
tattoo of him, too.
The Crypt Keeper. I have a talking, or not a talking, but he makes the laugh. A Crypt Keeper head on my wall.
Yeah, that cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah, so
Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
let's talk. Tales from the Crypt was originally made by the guy who made Mad Magazine, one of the chief guys from that.
You talking about the comic or the TV show?
I'm talking way back comic original stuff.
Yeah, Grimes or whatever.
Was it? I can't. His Gaines?
Yeah. Gaines, yeah. I have for those of you out there, if you're interested, Dark Horse Comics back years ago, and you can still find them.
Sure.
I've been collecting them. Is the hard cover editions of Tales from
You're cutting out a little, brother.
Oh man. So Dark Horse Comics, like years back, you can still find them on Amazon, reprinted all the Tales from the Crypt on in hardcover.
Okay.
And, yeah, I've been collecting them. Fantastic. Find them.
Hell yeah.
Has all the originals.
That's definitely the show is definitely what sold me.
Oh yeah, totally.
Let's move to. I guess we'll move on to the next one. We'll get one or two more in, get these questions, and just have a little general chat. Back to the list. Back to the list. What do I got here? No, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, this is one. They Live.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
Anyone not see They Live?
Me?
Okay.
Me as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
The fact that Roddy Piper's in it sold me. Carpenter,
Yeah, totally.
like
Keith David.
Keith David. Oh man, yeah, classic.
That fight scene they have is great.
Oh, it was, and God, I've seen so much behind the scenes stuff on that, or heard like interviews, and apparently they were really going at it for a minute there, huh?
Yeah, it was like because
Yeah.
the scene itself was what? How many minutes?
Oh, it's 8, 10, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, and to film it, it took obviously even longer.
Right. But definitely, Leary Zone, your thoughts?
It was good. That was the political one, correct?
Right. Consumerism and things like that.
I enjoyed it. Like I was discussing before we started doing this, like the horror show. I enjoy movies that have more subtle hints, and they're not in your face type things, more subliminal. I enjoyed it. High on my top 10, just because it's pretty much in your face.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I probably need to watch it again because that's on my list again.
Yeah, do it. Get familiar with it. Love it.
But yeah, if we do a watch along, I definitely want to see something like this on there because it's been a while.
Well,
I'll definitely watch this.
I'm going to tell you, Leary Zone, check the video when this goes up live or whatever.
Okay.
There's some Discord servers you should join that are connected with the bottom of that description there.
Cool.
And that's for everybody in chat, too. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, everyone involved here. Check out their streams, their Twitches, and surrender your pants to everyone here.
Yeah.
We're jumping up to Leatherface. They Live.
Let me tell you about it, brother. Ooh. Oh, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I know, it's got Piper
Yep.
puts on the glasses and he sees the alien people.
Pretty much.
That's about all I remember, and he likes to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Duke Nukem did that, too.
Well, that's yeah.
Fuck
Guess what? It's
Duke
all out of bubblegum.
So for those that seen it, I think we're in agreement here. Great movie. Absolutely worth a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Another fine Carpenter film.
And I'll say this real quick, guys. I know some people are mentioning other movies in the chat. There'll be a part 2 to this show. Hit me up on the Twitter or the Facebook if you have it, and message me what you want to see. Comment on the video. Tell me what you want to see. Even better, do that. Because we'll do this one again. And all right, I got to close out of some windows. Don't mind me. All right, so we're going to one of my favorites, and I don't know who wants to start this, but I'm going to end this with my man, Mr. Jason. Friday the 13th.
Oh. Which one?
Well, we're talking about the series, brother. Let's start with the original.
Okay.
Yes?
Oh yeah, I mean I love it. That's my favorite in horror. Yeah, Friday the 13th by far.
Okay. The Pepper? Are you still there?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
It's
okay.
fine. It's
Nah.
fine. I have nothing more, nothing less to say about it. It's fine.
Okay.
You sound like you went on a date with somebody and someone you weren't really interested in. He's a nice fella.
Yeah, it's about right. You
Yeah.
got nail on the head. Nail on the head.
Oh, I feel some hesitation, so I guess we'll move up here. Plus, you want to take it? I know you have some thoughts, right? Any of them is fine.
Okay. The first movie, it was okay
Sure.
because you don't really see Jason like
Right. You
So,
don't see the killer.
yeah, you don't see the killer. So I was hoping to see Jason in there. So it was like a little bit disappointment. So it was okay. I still love the movie, but I rather want to see Jason kill and such. So yeah,
You're more of the it feels like you're definitely like I need to see this.
yes. Like I need to see the killer. Like what's going on? Like how it's going.
Yeah, those
So, yeah.
the POV shots.
I didn't really like it. I mean,
okay.
I love Jason, but the first movie I didn't like much.
All right. Lyra Zone?
I enjoyed it. I think between all of them, I think the first one was okay.
Right.
After the final chapter, I started watching more and more. That's the one where I started watching consecutively, and I think where Jason takes Manhattan, that's where it was like kind of like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's pretty much the SpongeBob meme part for me. I was like, I'm gonna get ahead and head out. I'm gonna get out of here because this is not working for me. But past that point, the first one I do agree with. She said was kind of like it wasn't the best debut for me. I kind
Sure.
of wish I saw more of them, but I still love the movie. It's still a classic. But like I said, when the final chapter, that's where I started actually, and that's where I was like, oh shit, okay.
Fair
But,
answer.
Yeah, it's still good. I enjoyed it. So pants off. It's good.
Right on. Leatherface, your thoughts?
Man, I don't know. Learzone nailed it. That's pretty much exactly how I feel.
Right.
I think the third was the first time I ever seen a movie in 3D.
Oh, back to that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 3, 4, and 6 are like my favorites.
6 is my favorite.
Okay. Any others? Any other thoughts here?
Sucks.
Yeah. All right. I'll be the first to admit. Okay, I'm a fan of the franchise, the whole thing. The first one was a little slow for me. A little. I get it. Okay, like if I was alive when that first came out and there was no other sequels, I could see how that could be a little more breathtaking, so to speak. But I feel like the sequels really helped. Like the second one, when we first saw the hood, I think Jason Lives is one of my favorites out of that whole series.
I love it too. It's the first time we see supernatural Jason.
Yeah, zombie Jason.
Yeah, and that's what my favorite version of Jason.
What do you guys think about Jason X?
I like it.
I didn't even watch it one.
I like it because it's a shit show at that point. Like it doesn't. They all knew. Okay, we're not trying to take things seriously, folks.
Wasn't Kane playing as Jason there?
I know he
Hodder?
was 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm not sure. Hold on, let's look that up.
Yeah, I'll let him look that up.
I think it was Kane Hodder playing Jason X.
Yeah.
He should play all Jasons. He fits so perfect.
Oh, he was he's considered like the best Jason. So yeah, he was Jason X. Jason Goes to Hell as well. Yeah.
Nice. See, he fits perfectly.
Yeah, he started 4 films. So yeah, he was. Oh, he wasn't in Jason Lives. Okay, so he started at 7, Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X.
I'll give Jason X credit. It was fun, a lot of fun.
Right.
And the fact with the sleeping bag kill being the big controversial thing.
Oh,
and
that
Seven?
was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That was so good.
That they played off the 7, because that got edited for that. But just bam, bam. I'm like, perfect. That was like a golden moment in that movie for me.
Waxwork
I agree.
Records is releasing they just released it, part 7 on vinyl, and I think there's a little thing in the bag within the artwork.
Right.
Yeah, so no, it's just exciting. That's all.
I thought it was funny. Like Jason X was funny.
Yeah.
After a certain point, like even like Manhattan, before that with the psychic, and
Mm-hmm.
it started being like, okay, we're not taking ourselves too seriously. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, I felt did the same thing.
Right.
But overall, the series pretty decent.
What you guys think of the remake?
Ooh.
It's all right to me. I don't care for it.
Okay.
Again, it's
I liked
You know
it.
who's a big fan of Friday the 13th? LeBron James.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're trying to revive it, and I guess he got involved too, because he wants to throw down a bunch of money or whatever into it. I guess he's a big horror fan.
Okay. Yeah, I did hear that actually. I did hear that. I forgot about that until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Jason
Yeah,
Goes to
that's
Hell, toughest one. Jason Goes to Hell was all right. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I got creeped out when they were eating the heart stuff. Like,
there was some nice boobs in it.
well, there better be. It's Friday the 13th. Hello.
That's
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat here real quick. Yeah, all right. Yeah, shout out to facebook.com/supporttheunderground.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to give you that. Okay. I think we might be losing Plus here in a moment.
Yes, guys, I gotta go. Forgive
Okay.
me for leaving like this, but I
was good
really had a
meeting
great
you.
time. Yeah, it was nice to meet you
Yeah, it's
guys.
good meeting you.
Well, we'll have to get your question on the next show then, huh?
Yes, definitely. I will ask the question. So next time.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
It was so nice meeting you.
Likewise.
See-
All right, guys. Have a good
Bye.
one.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm just going to go ahead and pop her. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Well, more comments on Jason X here. What Doc Griffin, I see you. Jason killed director David Cronenberg in Jason X classic. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to you, Doc. I'm just going to say that. He's another Doc. He's awesome. Like 4 because of Crispin Glover dance. That's a iconic scene, I think. Scrolling through the chat again. All right. Bye, Derek. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a fun show so far.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I think we're ended on that note. Let's. What do you think we should do for next show? Any thoughts, guys?
I think we should definitely take some of the ones that we said we were going to watch and try to make it a point to hit those.
Sure.
Talk remakes.
Oh, we can do
Maybe
some
involve
remakes.
a watch along, with something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jason Goes to Hell is a movie that is best we pretend didn't happen. All right, Icicle. Icy. That's hilarious. I love it. Well, I think we can wrap this up. So
Sounds good.
let's give us a final shout out. Start with Leatherface. Anything you want to shill, promote, anything like that?
I'm on YouTube. Leatherface Plays. I dress up as 5 different versions of Leatherface, and I video games. And I also dress up as Michael Myers and play video games. My son dresses up as Ghostface and plays video games. Every month, I'm going to be opening a opening a BAM horror box dressed up as Freddy Krueger, the fat version. Check it out. If you like it, subscribe. It really helped me out.
Perfect.
Fuck it, I'm sold. I'm sold.
You can find his link down in the description. Lyrazone, shout outs, your go.
All right, cool. Shout out, support the underground. Shout out to the Underground Australia. You can find me. Just type in Lyrazone everywhere. I'm pretty much on every platform. Got a new track coming out next month. It's getting pretty interesting. I have a new project being put together. It's called Pleasant Defect. If you want to figure out my last project, look it up on pretty much all social media and streaming platforms. It goes by Sweet Relief. Horrorcore album. More metal than hip hop, but everyone's gonna like that. I want to thank the Pants Ninja for getting me on this thing. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to hearing the second one. And yeah, find me everywhere. Lyrizone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you promote, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh,
Oh, Leatherface. I didn't mean that as an insult to you, sir. I'm saying you both. That's how you do it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay.
Wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Yeah, don't get all sore, buddy. I'll still give you a hug and give you my face. Snake,
All on the Mystic Ninja Designs.
oh,
Give me your face.
yeah, that's my next slogan. Snake, anything you want to say before we roll out of here?
Yeah, just come out to the overdue video review here. Yeah, it's a great time. We got a lot of events. Doing a lot of viewing events, watch a lot of movies, talk shit with each other and everything. And yeah, like I said, we got the original Star Wars trilogy. Some other viewing events to include some events for Halloween and everything. Yeah,
Very versatile with the movies. I'll give you that.
Yes, yep.
I'm just gonna say, Women in Cages was probably one of my favorite watch-alongs ever.
Oh my god, that's right. You were there for that.
We try to hit up everything over there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Pepper, your turn to shine.
Oh, I'm always shining. What do you mean my turn?
Hey.
Anyway, yeah, no, I don't really have anything to show. Catch me at OVR. You know, and pretty much we do the day shift. There's movies, there's shit talking, there's all that good stuff. Check out Shannon's podcast, Terror Talk, and can't wait for some more watch-alongs.
That's what I'm talking about. And I'm long overdue to stop in these other Discords, but we'll have moments. I'll spread myself out a little thinner, you know.
Oh, thanks for thinking of us.
I always think of you guys. I try to promote as much as I can, even though I can't always be there, you know.
Super fair.
Oh, we do what we can. I'm going to say shout out to everybody here on the panel. Love all you guys. I'm going to shout out Plus since she's not here to shout herself out. She's a Twitcher. Find her under there, under the description there, Twitch TV/plus/Ultra TV. You can see that. Click the links, guys. Come on. You know you want to. Shout out to Overdue Video Review Discord, Joe Bob Briggs Discord, all the people in chat. And, Horror Hero TV just showed up. Sorry, we're ending.
Mad late. So rude.
We are getting ready to end the show, but trust me, there'll be more. We'll do, we got 80's part 2. I know we talked about doing some 90's. There was talk with me.
2000s be fucking lit. House of Wax, all that shit. Yeah.
Plenty of decades to cover. I was going to bring up.
Do it. This man's like dying, fucking dying.
I don't even know what to say.
Sorry.
Fucking A. Lyrazone and I were talking on doing some Japanese horror at some point here.
Oh, cool.
Please.
Very cool.
Please.
Solid.
I know that's his place to shine.
Yes.
But yeah, a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming out. Shout out to everybody in chat that stopped by. Love you all. And stay tuned to the Twitters. That's where I'm hanging out lately. We'll post next time we do a show. Be sure to, like I said, subscribe, hit the bell notification to know when we go live. We'll take suggestions for movies, shows, whatever. Hit the comments after this video goes back up. Like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. I'm going to hit this intro as an outro, and we'll call it a night. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a good night, y'all.
Much love, all.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Kid.